Hey everybody, so I am putting away a swarm that Steve went and got last night, and basically I got myself a queen clip here, and I have a little nuke with 5 frames, a couple drawn frames in it. I'm going to see if I can't go get some brood for it here in just a second, but right now I am going to look for the queen and put her in the queen clip. And if anybody doesn't know with the swarm, they sometimes get very excited and just take to the air. Steve's first catch. I'm gonna have to make him a nice little bucket with a little thing for them to sit on. I like to put like a branch or something inside the bucket so that they can cluster easy. Let's see if I can find the queen. Okay, so I was just kind of like looking inside the bucket, and sure enough, she started crawling on top of the bees, and I just grabbed her with the queen clip. So the queen is in there, that little oranger, the bee with the more of a golden hue to her. She's a little bigger, but you can't tell that right now through the cage. But the worker bees can get in and out of this, but the queen cannot. She's stuck in there. So now what I'm going to do is put her inside of here and put the cover on and give them some sugar syrup to help hold them down. And then I'll come back here and probably tomorrow and release the queen. What I like to do too is just make sure that there's not more than one queen, because in one of these swarms it's not abnormal, especially this time of year. I think the most I've found in a swarm was 18 virgins, queens, and so yeah, just double checking that that's the only one. You notice I had put the queen like right in here away from this hole, and this hole is where I'm going to invert my sugar syrup bucket so that none of the bees, none of the syrup, I'm sorry, drips onto the queen. Wait a minute until they get their march done, marching in, sending out the signal. Got a lot of communicating going on right here. Okay. They should be happy. Okay, this is a little different. What we have in here is the queen from last night. We found her right at the end, and this is the one from the RV where they were in the drawer. And so we found her, literally we had to destroy, Jason did a great job on demolition. We had to destroy and to get into the wall in order to get the queen. And so they had ran, and if you're not really thorough, you don't get them all. So here's the brood that Jennifer and Shelby had put. Actually, it was Jennifer doing most of the brood. So now we're going to transfer them in here with some drawn comb. I think it's about the last of the drawn comb that I had this year. It's crazy. So there she is. That's the queen from inside the RV. So as you can tell, they're marching right, going into the entrance. We got the queen excluder. Queen is inside. The bees will find and settle into that box. This is the bees. These are the bees. These are the bees from the RV. And we were just discussing last night why doing a removal by watching videos on YouTube is not recommended. So you have to have experience to deal with bees at this level. And so it's basically, they're very angry. They're stinging my phone. So yeah, doing a bee removal is not a do-it-yourself project. There's lots of things you can learn on YouTube, but working with bees is not one of them. So what happens if you're getting attacked by bees? One big thing is get into a vehicle, get undercover, not undercover, but get in somewhere enclosed so that the bees get off of you. Most of the time when you get into a vehicle, the bees will go to the windows, and basically that gets them off of you. Do not reopen the window up because there's bees outside trying to get in. Just deal with what you've got on you, but get away from the majority of them. Right now I'm sitting in the vehicle and they're not bouncing on my veil. They're not going crazy. But let me show you my windows. So all those bees were on me, but now they are basically wanting to get out. But if I open the window right now, just more would get in. So I have to just wait this out a little bit. They're not going to forget also. I don't know if, sorry, I don't know if you can tell, but right outside my window there's a button, my windshield, there's a bunch of bees trying to get in. So yeah, you just want to just wait them out. If you, of course you could drive off if you were in a vehicle, but think about everybody that's outside right now that might be working in your neighborhood. My hives are about 400 yards, 400 yards from my husband. We haven't really checked it, but I have a feeling he's probably not very happy with me right now. I think that he got stung yesterday when we were working the bees, and we didn't even bring the bees back to him. They just found him working underneath his vehicle while he was doing some maintenance, and he got stung. So you have to think about everybody in your environment, all the animals, all the people. And as I said, and I cannot stress this enough, Africanized bee removals are not a do-it-yourself project. Okay, now watch what happens when I open the window. See all of them coming in? So that's why I'm talking about get into a vehicle, get the windows shut. Ah! See? Look at that. My window just stopped opening and closing. That's wonderful. That's hilarious. Oh boy. Great. Something else to fix. Oh, shoot.